It looks like there were more water breaks across the country that have taken place in the last 72 hours. I don't know if this is part of a coordinated attack that is not being talked about on mainstream media, but we also know that AT&T and other cellular networks were just knocked offline yesterday. The FCC said that they were investigating this, and we saw some private security groups that are in the digital space say that this was some type of hack or sabotage. If this is part of a larger event that is taking place, I don't suspect that it's going to escalate very much further from where we're at right now. This is a probe. You probe the defenses before you attack. Now, they understand that China and Russia, the end game goal here during a conflict will be to wipe out the infrastructure of the United States of America. That will distribute the soldiers across the country to protect critical points that are still left online. And in that, they will weaken our ability to defend other countries. This is part of the larger attack against NATO plan. And as China prepares to take Taiwan, we will see this type of sabotage increase. Now, in a recent video, Tucker Carlson, he delivered a critique of the U.S. government's priorities and what they're doing right now. He says nothing is ever about our safety. He asserted the true change will only come when the CIA is no longer a part of the government. He argues that it'll take someone that is willing to be assassinated to achieve this. He criticized the handling of what is happening on the U.S. border right now. There was all this hoopla about Biden enacting new border controls. No, it didn't. It was just a look over here. It was smoke and mirrors. Basically, if this many people got through, then they would shut it down until only this many people were trying to get through. It was a non-point. You open the border, he says, to anyone who wants to come. You're not checking IDs. You're not doing any sort of biometrics. You're not even screening for anything. So clearly, you don't care about my, speaking of the American citizens, safety. Stop telling me you do. You're a criminal. Stop the charade. You don't care about my safety. He elaborated on the distrust of government, saying, using my safety as a pretext to spy on me is not going to fly anymore. I may be kind of stupid, but I'm not that stupid. You're doing this for the simple reason, because this is what organizations do. They protect themselves. They exist for their own benefit. All human organizations, from the Church Bake Sale Committee to the Department of Justice, are all the same. They're an organism, and an organism's main goal is survival, to reproduce, and to get bigger. Now, what we see happening inside of the United States of America is indicative of an empire in decline. It doesn't mean it's going to happen overnight. The changes that you're seeing every day, month to month, quarter to quarter, show you that we are declining as a country, both in the social realm